We are live, we are live, we are live, we are live, 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 folks. As you can tell from the menu screen that we are on right now, obviously enough, we are playing Borderlands 2. This is easily one of my favorite games from last year, and if you can tell the difference from last time, I am, well, if you have watched the Twitch VOD, then you know that last time I was playing licensed music. Twitch VOD, so I can't exactly stream or upload to YouTube licensed music because that's kind of a dickish move for me to do. So instead, this time I am playing through what I consider to be one of the most pinnacle moments in the game, and this game actually has quite a few, which in part is why I love it so much. Now I'm going to do a quick shift in the audio because Borderlands 2 is just a tad loud. Ah, much better. So, please join me while I start the mission, A Train to Catch. Spoilers, by the way. This is like 15 or so hours into Borderlands 2. So, that's a thing. Alright, real quick, right before we get started, I should probably go over who I'm playing and how I'm going to be playing him, because that's something that's considerably unique about Borderlands 2. There is some genuine uniqueness to how you approach the character. So, obviously enough, I'm a psycho. Krieg. It's a wonderful looking psycho. So, skill-wise, I'm going to the mania tree, so, you know, berserking with feed the meat, fuel the rampage, light the fuse, and then 2 ranks and strip the flesh, which hasn't, light the fuse hasn't truly proved itself yet. It has some good things to it, but also has some kind of not good things to it, and it'll, hopefully it'll manifest itself better. So I'm bringing to the party the double-barreled rock salt, which is the tennis reward from the Ninja Turtle quest. This is like one of the best shotguns in the game. I wish there was more of them. This Gentleman's Volcano, which I found, what is it now, like 17 levels ago, and I'm still using. It's that damn good. And then I also got a Gwen's Head randomly from Ellie's Garage, and it's one of the few times I've actually used a dull pistol. Typically, dull weapons, I just don't use that much. And it sucks as I love dull guns in the first game. Then Flames of the Firehawk, obviously. I mean, this is actually one of the best this is actually one of the best shields for a Krieg, because he's essentially built into Mania or Hellborn, right? That's the other tree? Yeah, Hellborn. Because raw fire damage with a guy who's out fire or just getting there and blowing up as much damage as possible is great for getting him going crazy. And then this random class mod that I found, I haven't replaced yet because I haven't found anything better, and then a longbow Merv with 0 detonation time, which I love, and then the Vault Hunter's Relic. Before we get started, though, I forgot to do this last time. I don't need to. Yeah, I need to. We're going to take care of something real quick, and then we'll get on to the mission at hand. This is the last time you will see Sanctuary in this form. If you haven't played this game before, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you're in for one hell of a surprise. Oh, I can go grab this mission real quick. That's great.
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machines will fix that for you.
Yeah, let's go grab this mission. Oh, level 18. Good lord. I love how fast than I realized.
Got something. A gang of lowlifes is out prospecting for iridium in the Tundra Express.
Want you to find out why they're mining the stuff, and I want them dead. Order doesn't matter.
Best directive ever. I want them dead, and I don't care in which order. Ma'am? Yes, ma'am. And the thing I just used is something that I really think is awesome about this game. It's the fact that they realize that you're going to be giving gear to all your older characters. It's the way these sort of RPG-esque games work. You're going to give gear to your older tunes so they can, you know, wiggle through the lines a little bit. And that was no exception. I have 4 oranges waiting for new characters. So
Don't tell your friends.
It's something that you can't escape as a designer or a developer for this style of game, so you might as well just make it a little bit easier for the character. Or the players, I should say. So, after that little detour, let's go to work. Tundra Express. I love this. Just this giant-ass skeleton of something. You have no idea what it is. There's nothing in Borderlands anywhere else that looks anything remotely like it. But it's just there. And you don't know. And that's the magic of it. It's the magic of mystery. Which is so rarely taken to full effect in some games. What's up? Whack! Whack. It's so rare in a shooter that I have more fun beating stuff to death with my melee attack than anything else. It's just interesting to consider. That's why I love it. That's why I love Krieg. I've always said that the more I've played Krieg, the more I've come to realize that he is both a perfect character for video games and a perfect Borderlands character. And he's a perfect Borderlands character in the sense that he knows that he's a video game character in a way that he accepts that he is, but doesn't go out of his way to make sure that you know that he's a video game character. But he also makes sure you know he's a video game character, which is this really weird thing that's a combination of voice, direction, and writing, and acting, and all the stuff that goes into making a character a character. And it's perfect.
I'm rising.
So, that sort of seems like a really convoluted, bullshit way of getting a point across, but in truth, I mean, that's like one of the highest levels of praise I could give to a game like this. And it's nice to see that a lot of people agreed with me. Because some people certainly didn't, but at its core, a lot of people did, which is good. Here is my handle, here is my butt. Oh, Tina. Oh, Tina. You crazy, 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 crazy character. One of the breakout characters of last year, though.
Search the train cars. They're probably keeping the vault key in the most fortified one.
Probably, huh? You say that, but do you know that? What's up? That's why they give you the teapot. So just in case you have a crow's weapon, you can handle these guys a little bit easier. Really smart design choice, actually. Which I don't think many people picked up on, but they kind of have, they give you that mission. They reward you with a crow's weapon for a very good reason.
Bathe in the meat chunks.
Oh, that goes south when I get out there. Luckily, I can also make it go south. No. Damn it, surveyors.
Can't hold back any longer.
Whack, whack, whack. Oh boy. Exploders. First of all, wonderfully punny name. Second of all, it's the most annoying thing in this entire game. Again, why this game works is everything knows it's a video game without trying to know it's a video game while knowing it's a video game. Which is creepy and awesome. I don't know how many times I can reiterate that. That's easily one of the things I like the most about this game. which is why I put some of this time last year and early this year into it. Oh man. And Wilhelm, the wonderful man we'll be fighting soon, like I said, spoilers, is one of the more interesting dynamic bosses in the game. Because something that a lot of people didn't or haven't done is they check the badass rankings. By my nature, being an achievement hunter, I check badass rankings. It's just what I do. And as a result, I, you know, picked up on if you beat him without destroying any of his surveyors, that's a badass challenge.
Don't worry.
So,
if Jack really wanted to protect the vault key, it wouldn't be on a train. He'd have Wilhelm guarding it.
Speak of the devil.
It's a trap! The vault key's not on the train. Abort the mission, soldier. I'm sorry, but you can't handle Wilhelm. Trust me.
You say that,
Wilhelm
but
nearly
do you
killed
mean
us all
that?
in New Haven without taking a scratch. If things get bad, just run. Roland is wrong about Hunter. You can defeat Wilhelm, I promise you.
Open your veins!
It's like, they keep telling you, no, you can't beat Wilhelm, you can't beat Wilhelm! It's like a good coordinated team, just like, what? Well, hello, Export. Wonderful gentleman from the chat last night when I was streaming Awesomenauts is here. Huh. That's unfortunate. Here goes nothing. This is something that, like I said, hasn't fully proven itself to me yet. Is this modified fight for your life mode? You know, it certainly has its effectiveness, but it hasn't perfected itself. I guess it's because my explosive damage isn't perfect yet, and probably as soon as I have more explosive damage, I'll probably love it. And I'm pretty sure, because the number of people that absolutely love Krieg as a character, you have a lot of reasons for it. But I haven't. I mean, like I said, to me he's a perfect Borderlands character. This is good. Never mind. No, it's good.
No fence on this
You
fence!
killed Wilhelm.
Never stop
Holy
the killing!
hell.
Never!
Jack doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, it doesn't reflect him. He's getting owned.
My sensors tell me it's one of a kind. If you bring it to Roland, Sanctuary's shields may never need to be recharged again.
And I love the setup that they give for this plot element of the power core, because we've fought Angel before, or we've been with Angel before, I should say. And we remember that she was, you know, she kind of dicked you over before, and you know, so why should we as the players trust her? But again, we've been playing this game now, and we see her, we've gotten used to her, and we're starting to trust her again.
Never seen a power core like that.
And
burned out.
then what's about to
Why
happen
don't you bring it back here?
happens.
You may not have found the vault key, but at least Sanctuary will be safe a little longer thanks to you.
Yeah, just a little longer.
Wow!
Just a tad.
Bravo! Champagne, cheers, high five, slow clap. You got the damn power core, didn't ya? You've been warned. The kid gloves are coming off. Tighten up the big boy pants because things are gonna get really, really bad for you vault hunters.
Just
Sorry about the bad intel, everybody. I really thought the vault key would be on that train. I'll make it up to you all later. Next time I'm in Sanctuary, the beers are on me. What you think, Blowwing?
get two things. First of all, the amount of foreshadowing that goes on. Fucking stupid amount. Second of all, they show this thing. This is the no return fast travel. It means you can only leave from this area. You can't go anywhere else. Which is something that they do quite a lot in this game, actually, is whenever you see stuff like that. It just, it doesn't do exactly that. Yep, the gentleman in chat that has joined me who was here last night, actually. As I said before, this is being streamed live. He talked about how, the sort of interesting thing about the power core, and I totally agree with you. It's, you know, it's that sort of thing that, you know, you don't expect to happen but it still happens. Get rid of this thing. Whack. And suddenly my damage goes from 200 to 1,000.
Like me.
It's stupidly fun to go around beating the living crap out of everything. And I have no idea why. This game wasn't designed to be a melee game, but yet it is. And it's fun. And it's Borderlands. I mean, that's probably the best way to describe this game. It's Borderlands. There is no way to describe it. It's Borderlands. Period. I mean, only in Borderlands are there explosive watermelons that set shit on fire. And that's the fun thing. On top of everything else. Also, the badass tokens, which I thought when I first got to play Borderlands 2 at a gaming event near where I live. So I got a chance to see a very, very complete version of the game. It was in like late August, and the game launched in September, so it was less than a week later, or about 2 weeks later. Yeah, that's right. Suck it, nerd. So, I think it's really important that, so about getting to play with or see badass tokens at work early, I was able to experience this really cool way of having a very RPG-esque shooter without it really going into RPG mode without not being RPG mode. And that's kind of crazy. Also, somehow I managed to not go down this entire time, even with that buzzards flying over me. Wow. Buzzard pilots, stop standing still. This isn't good, this isn't good, this isn't good. For you!
Born into flame!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Time's up!
Very...
Bird!
And that's, I think that's cool. One of the issues with Dynamite Fight for Your Life is that shit doesn't do enough damage sometimes. Unless you have really good maxed out explosive damage, its effectiveness is very muted. Well, at some levels. On other levels, it's dramatically exposed, but otherwise, you're in some serious shit if you don't 100% take advantage of dynamite. And just like what I was in, I was fighting flying enemies, and that's kind of hard to hit it with dynamite, considering the projectile nature of this game. Luckily, we just did a bridge pass. That's unfortunate. Whack.
I'm rising!
I remember the first time I played through this game, and what you're about to see is, what you're going to see soon-ish. Right now I'm wrapping up this last side mission before I take the core back to Sanctuary because of what's going to happen. I remember what happened the first time, when I was playing through the game the first time, it was like,
Miners aren't mutated.
what the hell is
Using
going
the
on?
themselves. These guys are sending their iridium somewhere. I'll pull them all and find out where.
There we go, I got it. Now the fun begins. Now, one of my favorite things to do in this game, actually, which is what you're seeing me do right now, is try to get Goliaths to maximize the mutation, so that right now he's badass? Yeah, he's badass right now. I try to get Goliaths to maximize the mutation so I can guarantee a lot of good guns. I mean, that is cool. That's what the game lives on, right? It's guns, guns, and more guns. And if you can't guarantee getting lots and lots of guns, then that's a problem, which is why they evolved an element of gameplay that was about getting more guns. By getting guns.
That's all the light!
If anybody's got the info I need.
Light is
Oh, well, he died. For whatever reason, this area was not very well optimized. It dropped crazy amounts of frames. Unfortunately, they're all dead. And I have 7 health. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's too damn close for my comfort. I forgot you could do that. It's also worth noting that they integrated those, what I just did was I turned a valve for a badass challenge that actually spawns more enemies. And the thing is, they actually built, like some Goliath spawns around having those there so you can exploit it and get more gear. They want you to get more gear. They don't just suggest the notion of getting more gear. They put in gameplay elements that are supposed to get you more gear. I mean, let's not forget that they've been giving us golden keys since the game came out, alongside everything else they've been doing. So, if you could say anything about Gearbox, they've been supporting... Wow, I never actually had that happen before. Actually, bonking in the face. Where is he? Where are you? Speaking of bonking in the face... Another one of you bastards? God, I hate rats. I don't think anyone can say they liked any enemy. They're all annoying. Oh my god, where the hell are you guys coming from? There's so many of you. I also love they have like psycho miners that are, you know, psychos with mining hats. Like they go whole hog with making sure that you know, when you're in a given area, you feel like you're in that area. You know, the miners have mining helmets. When you're in the snowy area, they have like toboggans on and stuff, or toques if you're from Canada. I think. If I remember correctly, quickly is a toque. This guy's getting
pounds of flesh!
Where is he? Where is he? Ah, just a regular marauder. I haven't seen one of those in forever. Which is good. I'd like that to be a thing that happens more. Where you can go, I haven't seen one of those in forever. Even though they're basic mooks. That would be wonderful. Oh shit, asthma. Nice and crispy. Just how I like them! Nice and crispy! Burn flesh! So much for that one.
Not bad, not bad.
And that is that. Now to go actually do the quest objective I was sent here to do in the first place. After a good 15 minutes of fighting. Which is something that I love. Oof. And here we go. This boss is interesting. You're supposed to take him out with slag if you have it. Which is like, you know, slag weapons aren't exactly common at at even lower levels, maybe grenades, but slag weapons? No. Not yet. Which obviously suggests there's definitely a quest that was more balanced to play through too. Which, you know, you're right to be in one of two ways about it. Is this a game that's clearly it's a quest that's clearly balanced in a different direction. And
The Hyperion Corporation wishes to offer you and your men
that's tough.
$3,000 for every piece of iridium delivered. With that kind of money, you could consume countless alcoholic beverages, or fornicate with numerous members of the opposite, or say, sex. Whatever it is, badness.
They made a deal with Hyperion? Hey, don't feel bad about wiping these idiots out. I guarantee you Hyperion would have done the same after the mine dried up. Go check with Tina. She's got a job for you.
I was just asked if I'm going to be streaming any more games tonight on the stream. Probably not. Maybe, maybe not. But if you want more of my wonderfully dosed tones, then make sure to check out YouTube. Ah. Nice miss me. There we go. Much better. Oh, hey, what's up?
I'll eat the pain!
I'm pretty sure they changed how Mordecai works in this zone. If I remember correctly, he used to just do damage with that slag rifle. So he would get kills and potentially stop you from getting fight for your life, and if I remember correctly, they've changed it since, so now he doesn't get kills, which is great, because there have been incalculable numbers of times where I've been going, oh man, let's get this guy, and then the thing dies, and you go, well, you're an asshole.
Come back anytime.
Because it just sucks when people are assholes. Where'd she go? There she is. With her bombs. Kaboom.
Yo, 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 yo! Let's blow stuff up! Lou told me there's a train full of money comes around here. Sounds like a job for high explosives, am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah? Whatever. I got...
Those miners you fought earlier were paid cash in exchange for iridium. Get to the station where their payroll train comes in. We'll have ourselves a good old-fashioned train robbery.
Ah, nothing beats the classics, right? Can I get it? Can I get it? There we go. Boom. Another thing I love, discovering a map. Maps are great. Please give me an overhead map in my games, if it so beheaves you.
Am I good or am I good?
Bandits used this station to rob passing trains.
try when
You're
I
gonna have
pull
to
your
use it to
lugs
steal the
out
bandits'
through your
payroll.
chest.
Gotta love the irony. Use Tina's dynamite to
Lord.
blast the excavator bomb.
Why did your blood stop seeping?
Let's be honest. Don't we all sometimes need a map? Jeez, these guys are dying before I have a chance to get to them. That's just how strong an orange shield is. Uh-oh. I'm out.
Gotcha!
Wow, nice miss. Need this? Now we can see if we can get him. We can get God life. Or more loot. More loot with the P. God, those shock pneumatics are annoying as dicks.
Not fast enough! Stop screaming!
Meant for a grenade? That's okay. This works just as well.
Open your veins!
Another trophy for my wall.
Miss turns into a hit, and all is well in the world of Borderlands.
Take him out.
This is your chest. No, you don't. It's all crap. You want nothing of what I have. You, sir, get nothing! And sometimes I don't even have to get anywhere close and they're already dead. And that's why I love the flames of the Firehawk. Damn it. We're gonna get the gnome. The midget. No offense, midget. Swing that shield. Get shot. No, people who have shields, never swing them. Just die. Die like a little bitch. Or an asshole in case of some of these attacks. Yes, stand to get dynamite in your face. All humans are that intelligent. Come on. Come on. Ow. Much better. To catch my breath. Oh. There we go. Oof. Cloud of purple. God damn it. Stop running. Whack. Nope. Sucks to be him. And now we play the waiting game. Oh, don't want to be there. I want nothing of what you're selling, sir. I want none of that, none of this.
Good. That'll leave the train nowhere to go. Now all you gotta do is signal Hyperion and make like you're ready to sell some iridium.
And it helps because I'm just like a bandit, insane and full of probably horrendous infectious diseases.
Payroll train dispatched.
Now she said payroll or pain roll. So either way, you're doomed. Never noticed those before. Oh, the things you find out as time goes on.
Great job. The train is trapped.
Exposing cash vaults. Please load iridium shipment onto the train.
If you ask.
Better idea. Put the rest of Tina's explosives on those safes and watch the fireworks.
Bye-bye. You just hear you just hear the voice inside cackling when you're doing this. You're like waiting for it.
That was awesome.
Unless it does.
Conductor distress signal received. Dispatching troops to payroll train number 627.
Get back to Tina whenever you're
627?
done dealing with those Hyperion reinforcements.
I'm more of a fan of
Good job,
747. 781. Hi. You were an autocannon. So why am I using fire weapon versus armor? Oh. Bye-bye. And now we gather the loot. Sweet looty booty. Ah, wunderbar. The fun thing about Borderlands, trying to gather everything when it's not anywhere close to where you can gather it with any sort of reasonable shadow of a doubt. Also known as desperate cries. Wonderful choice of jumping, my friend. You get spare loot. It's weird how much mania this game actually goes through, in the sense of one moment you're driving along in a desert, and the next moment you're in a Mad Max-esque fight between bandit trucks and mutated creatures. The next moment you're in the thick of combat with a train that has just tried to kill you, and the next moment you're just picking up money from the ground. It's genius.
Am I good or am I good?
In its mad ways. It's hard to believe this game is only a year and a month old. That's something I've hardly considered with some games, but they're not that old. And they're still enjoying, like, Borderlands 2 still has brand new content coming out because Gearbox knows that this game is popular and that people like it, and that it does so much right with everything that happens. With all of its mechanics and with its very essence, it just does it right. And it's cool to see a company go ahead and take that to its extremes.
When you made it rain, I was like, damn!
I feel a deep, dark warm.
Wow, it got me 2 levels. That's convenient. And now we go through this situation. I'm not gonna reload speed yet. That's unfortunate. Grenade damage. So that would probably also affect. It's not even worth it. It's just like not anywhere better. It's not remotely worth even trying to figure it out, because just on a raw usage level, for how Krieg operates, or at least how my Krieg operates, that sort of instant explosive grenade just makes sense. So, it's interesting. Whoop. Pop. And Borderlands 101. Get your hands on as much loot as possible whenever you can get your hands on as much loot as possible. It's crazy how in the middle of a fight, I'll be in the middle of some huge boss fight, and there's a white weapon on the ground, and I'll stop to pick it up, even though I'm in the middle of a boss fight, because it's more loot. It's that mentality that just gets developed while you play this game. It's really interesting to consider that it's done that. And it's done it in a modern era with a large audience. And that's magical. And, you know, if anything else, that should stand out on main list to many people. But for whatever reason, sometimes it doesn't. But hey, everyone's gonna look at a game differently. Everyone's gonna judge a game differently. And at its core, that's kind of like why scores and, you know, that sort of stuff, and taking, like, you know, first impressions and all that sort of stuff, like taking that sort of stuff seriously at the level that some people do is just kind of pointless, because nobody is like you. Well, in theory. I mean, I don't know how cloning technology is going to work in the next 15, 16, 30 years, whenever it really starts to take off. But it's important that, you know, you should form your own opinion about every game. I mean, Borderlands last year had some of the most, in some regards, some of the more controversial formulated opinions about just about everything about it, which is good. It shows raw dissonance in the industry. If people aren't willing to show universal acclaim one way or the other, hey, that's what's gonna happen. Like I said, that's actually kind of good. And I'd rather that happen than, I don't know, a game come out and just universally be praised or universally be panned, unless they're an extreme example. You know, if it is just an undeniably all-around, just amazing game with no true faults, then universal praise should be a thing. in general. And if everything is horrible, if nothing mechanically works, nothing mechanically makes sense, if it visually is just depressing, and if how everything happens is just bad,
really defeated the other Vault Hunters a couple of years ago.
you know,
You have proven yourself
yeah,
to be even stronger
it should
than
be
them. Well done.
shunned. But otherwise, from there, man, it should be the Wild West. In my opinion, at least.
Don't you come back!
I will.
I missed the lands.
Damn it. I will come back. That's right, I'm gonna talk to that guy.
Hyperion can't stay here forever.
No, they can't. No, they can't. I forgot how fast the reload time is. It's like 1.2 seconds? Oh, 2.3. Well, that's still ridiculously good, especially for a bandit gun. Which is, you know, I can only imagine what would happen if this game were to integrate weapon crafting in the sense of you can take parts from other weapons and make them into other weapons. Like, if you could start, you know, pushing together legendary weapons of different sorts.
New power core.
God,
As much as I hate using Hyperion
that'd
tech,
be inhuman.
That core you brought us earlier is nearly burnt up. Why don't you pop it out?
Okie dokie. I shall do exactly what you say, without questioning your judgment in any way, shape, or form.
Now shove in that new core you found harder than a shiv into a Truxican sternum. Sorry, old Crimson Land saying.
I wonder why we never met
I think
Truxicans.
we're in business. What the hell?
Hey, you know, I think it's finally time to tell you that little secret.
Well, shit.
Angel's working for me.
Lowering Sanctuary's shields, Jack. Executing phase shift.
That's not a power core! Raiders, the shields are down! The shields!
Nicely
Uh-oh.
done, Angel. Now, let's kill ourselves some Vault Hunters. What the hell? Did something just get through the shield? Shields down, Roland! Oh man, somebody start getting everybody underground!
And now the shit hits the fan. This is what I talk about when I see the big turn in this game.
Scooter, get
It
Sanctuary in
goes
here. Roland,
crazy.
Get me some iridium.
Pretty sure we can't do that without killing, I don't know, everyone in the city. It ain't ready to fly, Lily. You got your orders, Scooter. Move! Meet me in the center of town, now! I'm gonna need your help real bad.
Okay, if we cycle the ignition primers, shoot, it'll get us somewhere.
Okay. Get us somewhere. Where is that somewhere, Scooter?
Alright, I got this one. All you gotta do is hit the last switch. Alright, we're primed. Everybody get ready. I'm pinned, soldier. I can't get the iridium to Lilith. Get to me, quick.
I need that iridium. Get to Roland. Get moving or we're dead.
You only serve.
Don't worry about me. Grab as much iridium as you can carry. Get me to Lilith.
Iridium? Check. Lilith? Check. Not a problem, sir. It shall be done.
Got the iridium. I need it. Get to the center of town.
So you can imagine when I was watching this go down the first time, I was like, what the hell is going on? This is crazy! And then
Never used this much. You might want to
this happens. I get teleported. Oh
Sorry,
dear.
kid. That was an accident. I'll see you on the other side, though, I promise.
But then
Take it, Scooter.
this happens.
Man, this is one of them moments. Catch a ride!
Oh man.
That's the best you got. A flying city, mortgage jumps, possibly how that makes you think you've got a chance against me. A siren. Sup.
Yeah. And that's why I knew Borderlands 2 was not just a good
I
game.
know you're angry at me right now, but we don't have a lot of time.
It was
I'll
amazing.
explain everything. Just get to the fridge. It's the only way to reach the Highlands. I detect Lilith might have phased your city there.
Thank you very much for joining me, folks, on the stream. And for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this presentation of when Borderlands 2 goes crazy. Because for me, it stands out as undeniably one of the most amazing moments in the first section of this game. Thank you much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I shall see all of you later.